Hi everyone, Anhellius here, and this is the glimpse at Miasmata, in which I'm going to tell you about this indie game, which is developed by only two people, I think. It has some problems with the graphics, so I'll just start with it, because I don't have a high-end computer, but it has some known issues with not working as well as it should be with some graphics cards, so just keep that in mind. Since I'm on the topic of graphics, let's just go quickly into the settings. So that's pretty standard. Volume, music, and so on. It's good here. You can customize every action, every control key in the game, so that's really good. And also there is a field of view slider, so that's nice. And all of that, pretty classic. You can customize everything you want to. At that set, just go into the game. I start the new one because the game actually has some story and I don't want to spoil it with later on parts, so let's just go ahead and start a new game. In a different place and time. Your name is Robert Hugh. You wake on the shores of a mysterious island. You have come to this island an exiled man, a traitor and betrayed. You are suffering from a plague, a disease from which you soon will die. This island is a home to a research outpost, a conclave of enlightened men searching for a cure. Discover the cure and survive. So yeah, that's it. That's all about the game. I have to find a cure and survive. My name is Anhellius, and I'll see you next time. Oh, I'm still here. Just kidding. I'm gonna show you a little more. So I waking on the shore on this island, and there's like the game is really beautiful, even at the lowest setting. At least for me, I really like the graphics and music as well. There is your boat, which kind of destroyed, so there is no possible way to fix it. This, or maybe there is, I don't know. Ah, but not for now, anyway. So, press tab to open the journal. And your journal, yeah, we know that. Go away. You can see your abilities, strength, endurance, perception, everything is low. You can get more of that later on. I won't tell you how, but you can. The health, it's okay. So it's fine now, but you, for example, can be like dehydrated or have a fever later on and you have to do something about it, get some cures or just clean water and so on. Primary objectives, there's your this is the main quest, but there will be also some other stuff to do later on. Some notes, you will find them later on, and research when you research some plants and experiments and so on. I'll show you that later on. So Score can run, but he gets exhausted really quickly. So that's something to keep in mind. And you cannot really swim. I'll just show you. Since we are close to the water in here. But this is fine, because we're close to the shore. For now, anyway. But if you go a little bit further down, you're that far from the shore and he's already started to drown in. So let's just not do that and try to get up. And since I was drowning, now I got a fever. So I have to do something about it, like find some cure and something, because if I won't, the fever will get stronger and stronger and I will eventually die. So, and we don't want that. So yeah, let's find that research outpost we knew from the intro. There is a note on the table in the shed. Take it with left mouse button. Left mouse button, sorry. Yep, let's take it. What is it? What does it say? A bloody memo about the cure. Alright. Dear Harlow, my tests have been successful. We have we have a cure. Begin immediate synthesis of, oh my god, chemistry. I had it in every language. Turquoise, whatever, by combining the following agents: primary antibiotic, antitoxin, and adjuvant. All right, so you have to find all those three. Status. Yeah, and your primary objective is now updated from the bloody letter. You basically know the basic formula, and as you may notice, yeah, my health is now poor because I was drowning and I have a fever and I have to use medicine. So let's find it. There's also some blood stains on the floor and the ground. What is it? Oh, the rock. You can throw a rock or something if you encounter some wild animals. And that guy got killed. He was probably the guy who was carrying that message. So that's pretty grim already. And as you may notice later on, you'll get to the part that you found out what actually happened here. And this is the laboratory. I know what to do. Basically, you everything is explained in here by these tutorials. It's about these ancient plants. I'm not going to read it right now because basically you place the plant on the tray and use the microscope, and that's how you will learn the specifics of those plants. Here you can storage your flowers, mushrooms, fungus, and stuff that you found. That's there's clean water if you need it, but I'm fine for now. Some bottles, it doesn't do anything. And there is a synthesis station in which you can mix some herbs and flowers to get actual medicine. And there's tutorial how to do it. Place your plants here on the trays, then you synthesize it and make a medicine from it. So that's really easy. And all of that tutorial messages are stored in your journal. So if you ever forget it, how to do something, you can always use those. All the lamps and beds and candles and basically those kind of stuff will allow you to save the game. So let's just do it just in case. It's pretty kind of tutorial area, so there's basically nothing wrong can happen to me. Aside from dying out of fever. So there is a plant that conveniently grows close to the research lab, and I discovered a white-pink viola, which observation, a typical example of the viola genus. This flower is a white and pink in color. Alright, so that's pretty heavy research stuff, but yeah, let's take it and make some analysis of it. As I said, you put it on the examination tray and then use the microscope. Cut it and prepare it before you put it actually in there, just like in real life. So the game actually does pretty good job at how it would work if you ever were put into this kind of situation. So I performed research on the white pink viola, and so this is the basic observation, and that's what you get from the research. I use liquid extraction to isolate the essential oils from the petal of the flowers. My tests indicate these oils may have a mild medical value. So that's great. My conclusion, I should be able to synthesize this flower into a basic medicine. Awesome. Let's just do it. So I take the flower, put it on the tray, and synthesize it into a... Oh, that's what you get if you have a fever, blurry vision, coughing. Basically everything is going wrong. Just in your life. Remember that. So, as you can see, he's preparing the medicine with basically everything that he has in this laboratory. And it's done. Yeah, I successfully synthesized basic medicine. Basic medicine reduces fever for a short duration. Awesome. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm thirsty. Oh no, everything's going wrong. I took it, and now you open your journal, and here it is, the basic medicine. And now? Ah, gone, but now I have to find water. There is some here, but I also want to show you something. You cannot really see water, so just be mindful of it. I don't think if you are even able to do it, but just try. Yeah, there is an icon, but you cannot drink that. So, hello, rabbit friend. About them you cannot do. They're just, to look good, basically. He would look good, better if I had a better PC, so keep that in mind. I could have took this flower and made another medicine, where if I would play the game for real, I would actually do it. And here's a body of water which is separated by these rocks from the sea, so it should be drinkable, and it is. I'll basically click it, drink it, and that's how it's done. And also, if you do that, it will put the water into this water can. So there's 5 uses of it. So if you want to go to a longer trip where there is no clean water, you can always use it. So that's really useful. If I would play this game for real, I would make one more medicine just to go. I already found the fresh water to drink. What are you about it, game? What are you talking about? Just run, and because I want to show you another great feature about this game, which is making the maps. What is it? Where is it? Yeah, I can use a bed to also get rid of the fever, so you don't have to use medicine, and it also saves your game. There's a lot of houses, or maybe not a lot of, but some houses, camps, tents, and so on the island, in which you can sleep or get water. Not everyone have water or bed, but some of them even have the research station or something, so that's really good. Looks like we found some map on the table, and it will automatically update your map. So yeah, there's some statue, laboratory, some camps on the way. You can also click it. Oh, you can zoom up with the right mouse button, basically everything. So that's awesome as well. And go away, go away. There's a map of the whole island, but there's like not much in here for now, but you can do it. And you can also find some landmarks on it, but I just want to show you how to do it in a bit, because it's a little further in the game. So let's just run to it, to that point where you can do it actually. There's some another cabin, and I think there's some another note in here. No? I guess not. Fine. Let's move on, carry on. Oh, there is a cartography table, which will show you actually how to pinpoint yourself on the map. which is really useful skill in this game. And that's another thing what makes this game great. So you take out your map and the compass, observe your surrounding, look for main landmarks such as statues, buildings, and so on. And then, if you have two of those, like for example a statue and a cabin, it will pinpoint your location. So that's really good. I shall show you how to do it in a minute. Do I have this statue on the map now? Yeah. So the white triangle is the place that you have already discovered or you found a map which shows you where it is. Whoa, that's another thing about this is the actually well I'll tell you about that later how your characters move in this game, which is really annoying, but for now let's just focus on the good things. Grab rocks and fallen stick. Yeah, you can do it to you can get the sticks to start some fires in the fire camp or some lanterns, but and you can fight with you can also light them up to scare away the wild animals, and with rocks you can throw them at animals as well. So right, there's some cabin in here. Do I have it? My map? Yeah. That's not good. I know there's some statue in the far. Yeah, there it is. So for example, if I want to have it on my map, see there's a question mark, so I don't know where it is. I don't have it on my map. So to pinpoint it, I first click on the statue, get the first coordinate. Then I have to find some other, yeah, like this cabin. It's fine. And this is exactly will show me my surrounding. So that's the basic way to expand your map. And if I were go in here, for example, and if I wouldn't do the same, it wouldn't show me, it wouldn't let me discover that map piece. So basically, you have to do it every now and a while if are able to see the like landmarks. And there's some notice that there is a statue in here, but I don't know how far is it to do it. I have to find another point which would be at like 10 degrees from which I was standing in. Like I think, but I cannot see this another statue, so let's just go because it should be I should be able to see it. There's a lantern. I'll just show you how to use it soon-ish. Can I stand in here and yeah, I'll see the cabin now. One statue and another statue. So we are here. So that's the first landmark. Yeah. Now the cabin has a second landmark. Yeah, it will discover a little bit of the map. And now there's some sort of shore discovered because I've seen it from here, so that's actually good. And now I'll add it and it will discover it for me, which is in here. So I triangulate it and yeah. And now if I were going to like find this statue or this, I can triangulate it from using this statue as well because I know exactly now where it is. So it's like the white triangle again. And now I can also add those two. This statue and the another one. So, and you want to have as many of them as possible because it will help you find a way in later on when you are not close to the shore, when you are in the jungle. So, no, please don't drown. And you see, now As in the second I'll get to the annoying things about this game. So there is some wood. You can also, how can I take it? Yeah. And I can light it up. It will save my game and also be a light source in the night. So that's useful because the scary things can come to you into the night. But I'm going to talk about annoying things about this game, which are this drowning. When you are like, let's go there. See, I'm basically almost at the shore, which yeah, and I'm already drowning. How can you drown in the 1 meter depth of water? It's just 10 years old kid wouldn't drown in here. Like there's absolutely no way to do it. And do I have a fever? Of course I do. So, well, thankfully you can now use bed. Which is a bed in here? Yeah, great. So let's just do it so I won't die in a split second. You basically sleep off the fever and it's gone. So it's good. But another annoying thing. I don't know. This guy has. Oh, I found another map. But doesn't matter. He is exhausted after running for like 20 or 50 meters. And again, kid would wouldn't be exhausted by it, but he is for some reason. Like he is like breathing really hard now. And it's really easy to fall down from the cliffs, like or some, heights. See that? It's not that hard, is it? It wouldn't be that hard to fall from it, but it's hard to get up. I mean, that's not so high cliff, but if I stand on the edge of it, well, that didn't work, did it? Let me find something that actually I will fall. So the climbing in this game is really can get really annoying and really hard like. Yeah, and then basically water will just save me. But if there wasn't a body of water in here, well, I would suffer from some injuries and so on. So that's really annoying. And you basically tumble down until you met a tree or water, and it can happen that you don't know actually where you are. So that's really not so good, is it? And just try to get mushrooms, yummy. And there is no backpack. Like if I take this mushroom, can I take it? Yep. Some I found dead poisoned mushrooms. Let's eat it. Oh, it's variety of Amatia muscaria, psychedelic mushrooms. That are what I was looking for. Awesome. Let's say if I stumble, I will lose the mushroom. I think if I will go for if I start to down, I will lose that mushroom again, and there's no backpack. So if I found like some other flowers or plant or herb or mushroom, I'll just lose it. And yeah, that's pretty hard. So yeah, and you lost. Sometimes you even lost consciousness. You don't know where you are. I lost the. Oh, here it is. So but if that would be some, can I pick it? Yeah. If that would be like even longer, of if I was running and fall down, what the hell is wrong with you? I would. Yeah, it would put me into a really bad position. So that's about it. I think I really like the game, but I'm still annoyed by those little things that I mentioned. In the night, you have a lighter, and you can also get some wood and make a torch. So that's helpful, but I wouldn't recommend traveling at night for obvious reasons. If you can look past those little annoying things like swimming and or just not swimming, or just get generally good in like slow movement, because you have to be really careful not to fall down from everything basically. And you can go past through these things. I think this game is really awesome. It's original. I like the music. Graphic is okay. If you, of course, have the graphic card that the game works on. And yeah, it has some stories, some secrets, like these statues, ruins, and what happens to the research crew while you're on this island alone. There's many unanswered questions. So if you want to find answers for those questions, just go ahead and grab Miasmata. It's really cheap. I think it's 15 euros. You can get it on Steam or on GOG. And there is a lot of. Oh, see, here's the night. I have a lighter now. We should find some tent or something like that. And there is a pretty high chance that the game will be on sale a couple of more times. So you can pretty much get it for like five euros. So not so expensive for this little adventure game. Thanks a lot. My name has been Anhellius. See you next time.